All right, welcome back, everybody. Today I have an email from Amy Jo Fullerton, and Amy Jo is a top producer on Sandra Rank's team with us, and she sent me an email asking for. I'll just read it to you. She said, "Hey Caleb, I'm not well versed in the KW referral system. However, I'm looking for an agent who would be good for my friend's son, who will be a first-time homebuyer in the Denver area." So what I'd like to do is I'd like to walk you guys through what that actually looks like. Okay, so I figured if I'm going to share this with her, I should share it with all our agents and then see if it adds value to your life for when you go to do a referral. And then I said, of course, I can help with this. Do you know what area in Denver? Because Denver's a big area. I said what area he's looking. I just want to make sure I hook him up with a local specialist. She said, thank you. They are looking in Lakewood, South Broadway, Littleton, Inglewood, south and west of the city. Again, I appreciate your help. And then I also got that they're looking for a house between 250 and 350,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into Command and I'm going to just walk you guys through how you can do this. Super slick and for when you guys need to pass referrals. All right, so I am logged into my Command, and Amy Jo, I'm going to actually just talk to you on how to do this. The first thing I want you to do is I would add your referral. I'd add his contacts in here under contacts. So if you don't have him inside of Command as a contact for you, I'd advise you to do that, because what it'll do then is it'll allow us to auto-populate that information later. So first thing is I'd add your referral, his name, his phone number, his email as a contact in your database, and it'll come in, it'll be important in a minute. The next thing I want you to do is over here, I want you to go down to where it says referrals, click here, and this is your dashboard for any referrals, inbound and outbound, that you have going on. So what I like to do, the very first thing is I go up here next to dashboard and my referrals, and then I go to map, click on map. And then what this is going to do is you can either scroll where you're looking, or you can just search the map. So I'm just going to type in Denver, Colorado. And it's going to take me over Denver. Now we're too far out to start finding a local specialist. So what I'm going to have you do is start scrolling in with your mouse, and you're going to start seeing sales populated. And what these are agents that have sold property with Keller Williams, and they're in the Denver area. Now what I'm going to do is the first spot that they're looking is in Lakewood, so I'm going to try to find a Lakewood specialist. So Denver's up here, and here's Lakewood. I'm going to zoom in on Lakewood. All right, so we got Lakewood, and if you look over here under broadcast referral, you're going to see that there's 140 agents that are right now inside of my screen. There's been 140 agents that sell in Lakewood. Now that's too broad for me. I want to narrow it down a little more, because again, I want to find a local specialist, somebody that sells houses in Lakewood, to set this referral up for its most amount of success. The next thing I'm going to do here is where it says sort. I'm going to zoom in, or I'm going to click on the caret, and then I'm going to go down to closed units. So I want the person that's closed the most amount of units in Lakewood, in and around Lakewood, in my screen, to show up first. And you'll see Brendan is the first one. As a sidebar here, you guys, I want you to make sure, you're going to see the value of making sure your KW Connect profile is up and has a lot of good detail on it. Brendan's closed 279 units. He closed 135 buy units. He has a team, and here's his phone number and email. You can read their bio. I said, you know what? Maybe this isn't the right one for him. I'm going to keep shopping, and I'm going to look at Tyler next. Let's see, Tyler. Let's see what kind of sales. He sold 270 houses, and Tyler is a team leader, and he's a rainmaker, so he's got a team, and he's been in real estate since 2011. So Amy Jo, right here, I'm going to say, let's just say you like this Tyler guy. I'm going to go back to the screen. You've done your research on him. There's two ways you can send the referral. Number one, you can broadcast it up here. And what that is that's kind of like a jump ball. You can broadcast it to all 140 agents and say, whoever grabs it first can have it. I'm not going to do that in this example. I'm actually just going to send it directly to Tyler and see if he wants it. So this plus button right here is that you add him to your referral network. And then this send button is right where you're going to send this referral. So what you're going to do is you're going to put in here your referral fee. Let's say you want 25%, and then you're going to give him a timeline to respond. You're going to give him 24 hours, 48 hours. The minimum price, you're going to put $250. The maximum price, $350. You can write a message to him. And then finally, if you've added him, like I said earlier, it'll pull your contact up. So like I'll just pull my test, my own contact in here, and it'll show you, it just auto-populates everything, and then you can follow it through the whole transaction. So I'm selecting it from my database. Now let's say you didn't add the contact when you first got to the home screen. You can actually do it right here where it says create a new contact and put all the information in there. Once you click send, it's going to show up on his mobile app. It's going to send him an email. He's going to get notified that this is out there. I typically like to call them and say, hey, I'm sending you a referral. Call them, get to know them a little bit, and then you can do that. When you send this through here, now once you've sent that, you can keep an eye on it on your dashboard. This dashboard up here is where you're going to, this sent section is where you're going to keep an eye on that. See, we're working one referral right now that came through our system, and we're actually listing this property on Friday. It was a received referral, but you'll be able to, under your sent, it'll look just like this, that you sent it to Tyler, and you can get updates on how things are going as it happens in real time. So I hope this helps. Let me know if you got any more questions, but Amy Jo, good luck on sending the referral. Let me know if you have any more questions.